can you tell us your name, sir? Can you
Ali.
Ali?
Ali Salim,
Ali Salim. Okay. My first question, sir, is what is your nationality?
Pakistan.
Pakistan. Okay. And then, where did you start? When did you start living here in the Philippines, sir?
2013, September 2013.
Okay. So that's 6 years.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
What made you stay here, sir?
Because I have wife Filipina, but we've been together from 2008. Before we used to live in Cyprus. Then we get married in Cyprus, and I decided to come here in the Philippines. And then we get married again here in 2013.
My next question, sir, is what can you say about Philippines?
Philippines the best country in the world. For me, I don't care about what other people think. But for me, I'm happy here. The people are good. The only thing is it's very hard.
What can you say about the foods here? That have you tried any food?
Yeah. I love Filipino foods because since I'm Muslim, I don't eat things with pork.
Yes, sir.
But with beef or chicken, I like it.
How about our culture, sir? Is there any?
The culture in Philippines and Pakistan is almost the same. Like we respect elders and try to be kind with youngers. It's almost the same culture with Pakistan.
You said, sir, that you have tried Filipino foods. Can you give me some Filipino foods that you have already tried here?
I like chicken adobo.
Sige, yeah, that's number one.
I like beef, the one they cook with caldereta. And gulay, I like the nengteng.
Yeah, that's the signature of Tugigarawan. Yes.
And what else are we?
Oh yeah, the balat
It's my favorite.
Filipino food. Do you know some other dialects, sir? Have you learned any dialect since you?
I know Ibanag, only little, because my wife is Ibanag.
Okay, okay.
I cannot speak too much, but when they talk in Ibanag, I know all.
Do you know how to speak Tagalog, sir?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you find it hard to learn?
No, not at all.
My last question, sir, is for comparison, knowing our difference physically, can you give us an idea about your country?
In what sense?
Culture, sir.
I told you the culture is almost the same. The weather we have in Pakistan, it's extreme weather. In summer, it's hotter than here. But in winters, we have snow, it's colder also. In summer, extreme hot, in winter, extreme cold.
So that's all, sir.
Okay, thank you.
First of all, we are from Cagayan State University, Andrews Campus. We are doing this interview for our academic purposes.
And my first question for you is, what is your name, sir?
My name is Rajan Venkatapati Rahul,
And then next question is, what is your nationality?
Indian.
Indian.
Let me hold.
And what course are you taking?
I'm just taking medicine
Medicine. When did you start living here in the Philippines?
here in Philippines. 2014 December.
2014 December. What made you go here, or what made you
In the
study
Philippines,
here?
study. Because in India there is a lot of population there, and getting a medicine seat is so tough there in India. The competition is heavier compared to Philippines, so just choose here.
Okay. What can you say about Philippines, generally, or
Yeah, the education system is good and cheap, and the people here are very friendly. Mainly the students here in Tugigaraw, whom I met them personally, are very good.
okay? Do you have Filipino friends?
Yes, of course I have.
How do they treat you here in Philippines?
They treat none like our brothers and not like any Filipino citizens. I have many friends here.
So now regarding our food, have you tried any Filipino food?
Not much actually, just pancit, something like that.
Pancit, oh yeah. And what can you say about our culture when you first got here?
Culture, yeah. It actually, compared to India, it's actually a very drastic change in culture. But it is okay because the culture is based upon individuality, so it is okay. And I like the tradition here.
And since you got here 2014,
Yeah, 2014
2014, have you ever learned any dialect?
Yes, of course, because that's mandatory for me to take up clerkship next year.
Mm.
Some dialects related to medicines,
What dialect? do you-
like in medicine, just history taking, something like that. You want to say me the dialect?
Yeah.
Like do you have fever, something like that. Let's ask like meron po ba lagnat, something like that.
Okay.
Simply, what is your occupation? May trabaho po ninyo, something like that.
Okay. In learning that dialect, is it for you? Is it hard to learn it?
Yes, of course, it's very hard to learn
Yes.
because the root word can't be understood easily here. So just need to memorize everything.
Okay.
It's difficult.
I'm going to ask about culture. Knowing our difference physically, can you give us an idea about your country, specifically your culture?
What again?
Can you give me an idea?
About our culture?
Yes, in India.
Yeah, the major difference is that what is that we are not as free as Filipinos. That means in dressing and in the way that we interact with people are not very free compared to Philippines. So we are like just locked in a cage, something like that. So we will not talk to a stranger, something like that. But in Philippines, they were talking like that. We can easily interrogate with a stranger. But in India, it can't be done. That's a very major difference there.
My last question, are there some similarities between our culture in your experience?
Similarities?
Yes, in India and Philippines.
Yes, of course, they have similarities. Like the person you love, you marry the person you love, right? Of
Yes,
course, in India also we do the same, but in a different manner. Like we just do arranged marriages instead of getting into love marriages, something like that. And the friendship is also the same thing. The friendship, something like that.
So that's all. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.